Hello, how are we today? Already someone here watching. Hello. I get notification from my own streams now, it seems. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna wait till people start writing, chatting, of course. Hey, welcome back. Hello, my friend Francisco. How are you, sir? How's your day? Ooh, sorry. This is my hey, well, Gio, my scent of the night, Neptune's Trident. Haven't even put it on yet, but I will. Very good day. All right, nice to hear that. Well, I haven't had. Haven't had the best week really. Yeah. Yesterday wasn't the best day anyway. So I'm going to talk a little about that. Yeah. So anyhow, what happened was that I suddenly found myself blocked on yet another channel by one of these fragrance snobs, and that was a big surprise, because I thought I had a pretty good relationship with this woman, and yeah, I don't really know why I got blocked either. Pretty mysterious. The last time we spoke, which was yesterday, everything was good. We didn't have a fight or anything remotely like it. Yeah, but she just left the group that I have, and me and Yoshi have on Instagram, and now Yoshi is gone. Thanks to her, by the way, and yeah, it's a long story, really. Well, not too long anyway. Um, yeah, let's wait just a little more, a little longer. Yeah, one should know better sometimes that, but yeah, sometimes people may seem different or better than they are, and yes, I know Hulk Hogan. I don't really give much, shit because I I was never a fan of wrestling or Hulk Hogan. So anyway, may he rest in peace. Um, the man was a racist first of all. So what can you say? What good can you say? I don't know really, Carlo. He left. That's very sad. But hopefully he'll be back soon. Um, yes, I first thought I might do this on my balcony, but now there's some wind blowing and a little too much noise also going on. So yeah. Anyway, my day was pretty, yeah, not too good. Most of the day I felt pretty bad. After I got up, I just felt so like beat up, and I don't know why. Because yesterday I barely got out of the house, but the previous day was very hard, physically, and yeah, it's been too much heat. The heat has lasted very long now. It is 20:59 here, 7 hours later than you. Yes, so yeah, as I was gonna say, one should know, hey, real deal, how are you? Yeah, that was a great fight, great knockout by Usyk. Well, not here really to talk boxing, so yeah, hope you don't mind. I have a channel for that. I have a boxing channel, so you should subscribe there, actually, the real deal. I also sometimes go live, there. And, no, it's alright. It's just Buzz Boxing, that's the name. Simple. Sorry, I can't share it right now because I'm on the phone. It's too hard. So, yeah, where was I? One should know his crowd. One should always know who is suitable to be, like whose stream you should go to and whose stream you should not go to. So that's been a valuable lesson for me. And yeah, I mean, I prefer streams where you don't talk so much anyway, too much about fragrances, like Mr. Smelly's, for instance, or I don't know really, a couple of others I've been to, well, or where you talk about fragrances but in a very like casual and relaxed way, like Brian's fragrances or TLTG, or those kind of channels. Mike, I Smell, of course, my good friend. Shout out. No, I didn't see the new Superman. I don't think I will. That stuff doesn't interest me at all. Like, I mean, I only been into that when I was like, 10 years old, 12, 15 maybe, and that's it. I like only Christopher Reeve's Superman, and even though I like Henry Cavill as an actor, but that Superman was kind of, so. And also that the other one before with that guy, Brandon Routh, yeah, that was also so. So yeah, man. See if we can. I can have it here. All right, that's better. Yeah, Gene Hackman. Yeah, that's right. He was great. He passed away earlier this year. Yeah, sad how the way he passed away. Anyway, he was very old, but yeah. Anyway, great actor. Hmm. I mean, yeah, I don't get this stuff. Sometimes you hardly have done anything, then you just find yourself blocked. From some channels, and but I'm pretty fed up with the whole fucking thing. I don't want. Well, we can talk about it if someone wants. Yes, the first two were the best, and the third one, yeah, was a little, I don't know. And the fourth wasn't that great either. Richard Pryor, I don't remember him being Superman. Maybe. Just a second. I'm just gonna put on something else. This is weird. Like whole. No, that's not true. Where? Who is this guy? Another troll. No, don't listen to him. He's just a troll, a pisser. Yeah, where was I now? Richard Pryor, yeah. We will not, take any offense. I mean, any interest in what they. I don't even know who he thinks of. I mean, who he means, but maybe I think maybe. Are you from the cannoli streams? Maybe. Yes. Anyway, but unfortunately, maybe you have got that with you that Yoshi has left. Hopefully, he's still on YouTube. Hopefully, but yeah, you know, there's nothing you can do when you are on. Oh yeah, that's weird. Well, you gotta check your settings. Yeah, of course. This is about cannolis. Well, like I have unbanned several of those people. I mean, some of them were only there to obviously to talk some shit, and yeah, I don't know. I can unban some of them, I guess. I mean, but I think they would be pretty pissed if I did so. If they came back here and they would talk shit. Yeah, I will. I will. I know. I should unblock some. I know who I should unblock anyway. So, but in the wake of all the drama that happened back in May, a lot of them were here just to talk, to mouth off, against me, and yeah, rebuild the bridges. Yeah, that of course they are welcome. Then they are welcome. But like MZ, for instance, she was really down on me, and I don't think she will be. This is a thing, Kingpin. I've given so many people second chances, and like maybe only a few really appreciated it. People don't change just like that. Sometimes it has been about misunderstandings, and stuff. So that was all right, but yeah, but sometimes it goes deeper than that. What happened? Well, where do I start? Well, first on Sunday there was this thing with Eugene, when he kind of took offense at some kind of joke I made, and then he wouldn't really accept my kind of attempt to tone the whole thing down to. And then I got up, angry and said something, and he blocked me for like 24 hours or something. And then he was trying to kind of, play it down, but still he wasn't apologizing or anything. So I was like, fuck him. That was the first thing that happened. And then yesterday, I don't know if you know Mitra K. Anyway, the lady from Canada. So she has been in a group, our Instagram group, right, with Yoshi and I and Dushan and AM and all those people. And then she left because Yoshi had posted something she didn't like, and then I don't know why he got very upset at that, and well, I guess I know why, but he left. That was a surprise. Hey, Andy, my good friend. Hey, always great to see. I mean, when Andy is there, I'm like, all right, this is good. Yeah, we are all cool, real deal. I mean, Yoshi wasn't really angry at me, but he was a little, I think, fed up. So he he's taking a break. It's all right. I mean, it's not too dramatic. Well, I hope so. I mean, I think he just wanted to take a break, from all the drama and all, yeah, BS. So, yes. Um, no, I mean, what happened was after that, after Yoshi left, then Mitra was having a stream later that evening, and I go on there, to the chat, say hello, and I say, see, my message has disappeared, like going, what the hell is going on? So I talked to somebody that is there, don't wanna, right now. I don't know if it's all right. I don't want to say who, but the person tells me she has you blocked. She blocked you, basically, Mitra. And I'm like, what the heck, because I talked to her about why she left the group, and everything was alright. She explained that was because she didn't want her children to see the stuff that Yoshi posted, and I thought she was overreacting, but I was like, all right, I understand. And she was like, yeah, I'm glad you understand, and bye. That was all. Bye bye. And then suddenly, that evening, I'm like, I go in there and she's blocked me. Like, what the hell? I don't understand what's going on. But maybe that is related. Oh, hi, Neil. Yeah, we only maybe that's related with the fact that I kind of, yeah, I made a video where I talked against, well, yeah, pretty much against Eugene. And Eugene, he goes to her channel, not on, but he on the stream, but he does appear in the chat, and probably, and then later on, she's very close to Rich Mitch. I know also. How are you, Neil? And but yeah, so she was very like, when she first got into the group, and like we were just, Yoshi and I, there was some stream with Rich Mitch, and some other guy. I mean, and we were kind of joking. I said like, oh, Rich Mitch looks like he's more like a football podcast guy or something. That's all I said, and she got all, oh, don't talk against Rich Mitch. He's like a brother, and blah blah blah. And I was like, what the heck? You are not even allowed to joke. So yeah, fuck drama, man. So yeah, I don't get that. Like, all right, but all right, I said, okay, we will not joke with Rich Mitch. Okay, I respect that you are close, you are tight. All right, and we didn't. We didn't. But yeah, I mean, look, the woman has been practically streaming every day, and there's a reason for it. It's not just because, hey, Colin, because she likes it. Nobody likes streaming. I mean, I don't think anybody enjoys streaming every day, like every day. But she's all obviously trying to break through. So now that she has started to break through. She kind of, I think she's realized I'm not the kind of audience she needs, she wants, simply. And yeah, this fucking phone is so warm. I don't want to hold it so hot. Yeah, but why? Why do you have to block anyway? I mean, unless I understand if they are like making, causing, drama or havoc or, sorry, misbehaving. My teeth clashed against each other. If you are not misbehaving, if you are maybe you like joking a little bit, And why block the person then? Like, come on. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but is it a good thing? No. No, it's not. Definitely isn't. So, yeah, it's just, I don't understand all this blocking, man. I really admire people who just, read all the comments, even the negative ones, the hate comments, and yeah, they just roll with it. Well, it is their choice, but it is that it's okay. I wouldn't agree with that, really. I mean, it's not for me personally. I mean, yeah, if somebody is creating trouble, like disrupting the stream, the chat, whatever, then of course you gotta block them. You gotta, or at least time them out and give them a warning. And if they don't obey, you block them, of course. So, but yeah, I don't know why I even go there, like those channels. Like people just go there pretty much to show off how much they know about perfumes and what kind of perfumes they have. And it is just, I don't know, if you're really into it, fair enough, but I don't have the right to judge anybody. But all right, Neil, all right. What's trouble to them is maybe not trouble to you. Well, yeah, she definitely is this kind of very sensitive and yeah, like fine kind of lady type. Okay, you need some light. Thank you, Andy. You're a good guy. I know you support me. I mean, anyway, I should have known better than to go to people in G's chat and subscribe to their channels, because I've seen her there before, and yeah, she was never that communicative, really, I thought, especially not with me, and then I subscribe to her channel, because I thought it looked nice, simply, and hello, Dan, how are you, my friend? Hey, so, yeah, I thought she looked nice, and then yeah, now up until yesterday, I still believe she was pretty nice. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is that Yoshi has now left because of her, pretty much. That's the problem. Not that she's blocked me. I can take that. Being blocked from some fancy schmancy channel, it's alright. Sometimes I follow people's channel and don't write much. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I think he's having a break. He's just fed up, and he's a smart guy, really great guy, a great friend too. When women come into Fracom, they act they are holier than thou. That's true. In many cases, they are just looking to piggyback off someone else's success. After they make it big, they forget about who they stream with. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Yoshi will be back, boss. It's way more fun with him in chat. Yeah, it is. It's never the same, without Yoshi there. Uh, yeah, like Neil said, I like Neil because he often makes the same kind of points so that I do. Um, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I think so. Like many women are looking to just use the men, or yeah, the men who are kind of big in this community. Yeah, that's the thing, especially I mean, attractive women. Well, he's got a point. I mean, the thing is, a woman who can stand on her own legs doesn't, or who stands on her own legs, who knows of such women? Like who has heard of those women? I mean, there are such women in Franklin, but they are not too famous, are they? So, who are the most famous women in Franklin? Tell me. It's Demi, it's Erica, it's Michelle, it's Monica, and what are they? You know. How did they get there? So, even what's her name? Andrea. The Sims, yeah, of course. Same thing as on TikTok. I've been now on TikTok for like a year and a half, and I see these women. They are pretty, brainless, but they look good, and they always do well because they have enough Sims to give them those gifts. Enough wealthy Sims. So, but for a guy, it's different. Even a good-looking guy. Jimbo. Jimbo, come in here. Don't comment. This is weird. I get these comments on my video at the same time. Well, it's not too weird, maybe. And the Sims, yeah, this is the problem. And once a guy, if you are a guy, if you talk bad about one of these women, what happens? Neil, tell me what happens. You know what happens. He gets the tag. He gets not one tag, but several. Male pig chauvinist, misogynist, you name it. So, incel even. So, yeah, that's how it is. Sorry, just gonna get some water. Okay. Yes, there we have it. Yeah, if they speak badly, it's like, yo, oh, she's so brave, she's so bold. You're like, give it to him. Everybody cheers on her, on them. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, uh, I gotta lay back now a little bit. I'm feeling tired. Yes. So, and also one thing that is weird about the channel of that woman that I'm talking about. She's got like 600 and something subscribers, but she's already got her channel monetized. Like, what the hell? I didn't think that was, or maybe it is now, but like, it's 500, right? Yeah, don't worry. All right, forget about it. But you have to have like a lot of views and stuff. So I don't know how many views does she have. Yes, exactly. And the bastards won't let me. I gotta do shorts and really many shorts. It's alright. I don't need that. I don't want to live off you too. Hey, Kay. Me and Kay, we're gonna do a stream tomorrow. Not because tonight I wasn't up to, sitting by the PC and yeah. But when we stream together, I want to sit by the PC. So yeah, it is. I mean, it was very hot today. But now actually suddenly it's gotten kind of cooler, even though it's not that weird. It seems like after Sunday it will get a little less hot, so that's good. Yes, Kay is our friend, definitely. And yeah, Kay is not like a typical woman on Fracom, definitely. She's that's a compliment. I mean, they're just so many of them are looking just to exploit, Hey, Daryl Hall is live from Daryl's house. Wow. Had I known that, maybe I. What the hell? This guy thinks this was a live stream. The song video that I made about Yoshi. Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about him. I had to hide. To put it politely, I had to hide Reaper from the channel because he's just too much for me. Yeah, she's. Yeah, I know, Neil. I mean, everything that Reaper does here is kind of post these silly kind of comments that are like some kind of, innuendos. Yeah, yeah. I don't, I don't know really, but wow, 16 people online. Let him just rest, take a break from this channel a little bit. Hey, pozdrav, Honmon. Yeah, man, this. Okay, this is now lying stream, lying down. Maybe I should go. Nah, it's alright. If the drama make you do, yeah, I know. Thank you. It's just so strange without Yoshi all this time. Since I joined this community pretty much. I've been around him, joking. Thank you, okay. Yeah, or maybe you mean our alright karaoke. Yeah, he does. He should be here any second. He means. Yeah, Yoshi is a great, lovely, lovely guy. But I didn't like Neil when I was on your stream last time. There was this guy in the chat saying, "Oh, this whole thing, like do this, do that." I don't want, I don't care about such comments. So what? You can see my double chin. Who cares? I don't care. I know I got one. So What's the difference if you can't see it? We love you. That's true. I mean, I'm not like interested like in personal like views of others. You know, if I'm a friend with someone, if I like someone, then I don't care if they don't like someone else that I'm friends with. That's just how it is. Sorry. I will unblock him, but after I'm done here, right? I don't want him here on this stream. He'll just come right running right away to talk shit about me. I don't think he even knows he's been blocked. Maybe I don't. Oh, I'm just so tired today. Fuck it. I hate it. Yeah, I agree, Andy. We don't need him. We. I mean, most of us. Sorry. Yeah, 16 people. Not as empty as the holes between your ears. Been like, alright, behave, Timmy. Hey, Jimbo. Hey, Lorraine. How are you? Yeah, I know, it's just so sad. It hurts to be without him, even for a couple of days. Chris Eubank Sr. It's like, you had yours. Now let's have some parliamentary procedure here. Your boy is mine. It's done. You know I can take him. You're petrified. I know you are. It seems you are purely ignorant. Don't worry about that, Jimbo. Oh man, this is not good. Just had to lie down a little bit. Yeah, that was a classic. Let's have some parliamentary procedure. The skincare. I'm not giving up on security under pressure. Not giving up. I really like that band Rush, Rush. Possible dreams. There's so many people, like famous people, have died in last two days only. What the hell is going on? And also just a few days ago, a really great Bosnian persona has died. Personality. This 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 guy, he was a really big patriot. He was an actor and a writer and yeah, playwright and a wonderful man. No, I don't know. I don't really. I never listened to Ozzy. I don't like. I didn't like him really, to be honest, or his wife. Yeah, they were really. Even though they went pretty pop and commercial in the 80s, they still had some good songs anyway. I have signals on CD here, actually. Something good. Smells like someone's making some kind of, I don't know, soup or something like, yeah, with sauce. Yes, he is Mr. Hardy. Jumbo. Yeah, that's how I like to call him sometimes. Ingest. Yeah, that's great fun. I know how to play that. It's not too, I mean, the intro. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. What do you mean? Boss will tell you better, mate. Dude, you know what? I just bought a new guitar. Oh, I can't wait to show it to you. It's coming like sometime next week. It's beautiful. It's a PRS, Paul Reed Smith. Really beautiful color. You'll see soon. See soon. See soon. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, it's thing. I don't know. Some of them hate me, and some of them just can't take me. That's how it is. Let's just see if I can sit on the balcony. Then I don't have to hold the fucking phone. You know how they say. Okay, that's not so chilly. I look better in natural light. No, not that one. This one. Well, I think I'm gonna have to get a. Yeah. It's alright. Yeah, thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I really hate holding this phone, man. And when it gets hot, I mean, especially, maybe I'm gonna have to get some kind of, I don't know, well, not a jacket, but something like it. It's alright, I guess. It's very multinational here. Like pretty much everywhere, like right in the Western civilization, right? Yeah. Take a little more resistance. I don't know. It was not. It was in Spanish, I think. Yeah, you know what? I better get something to put on. Because I had a shower, had a shower earlier, so I don't want to catch a cold or anything. This smells. Favorite Beatles? Oh, it's the neighbors, Francisco. Probably you can understand them. My favorite Beatles song, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, something by Lennon, probably. Yeah, right. Fuck the frags. Fraggot files, right? No, I'm joking. It's not really fuck the frag, but I'm just so sick of the streams where they just discuss the frags. No, none of those two. I like the more weird songs, Andy. Like, uh, she's not a girl who misses much. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah. Happiness is a warm gun, and what else? What else? I like Harrison songs too. Yeah, I'm the Walrus. That's a great song. Cuckoo Cachoo. Yeah, cuckoo the fucking chew. Oh no, this is yeah, it's alright. A Day in the Life. It's a very good song. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of grown out of Beatles to be totally honest. If you wish to be the next. Who says so, Jimbo? Evening, Mr. Steve. Uh-oh, Steve is here and Neil is here. That doesn't bode well. Behave now, guys. You know what? It's kind of chilly here, but doesn't matter. Fuck it. What's so funny? Oh yeah, right. The number one fragrance. What does he call it? The number one fragrance influencer who follows the teachings of Jesus, right? See, this is why I don't like. I don't. My eyebrows are too weak. They're not showing enough. I don't have to start painting my eyebrows like a woman. Come on, Timmy. Yeah, there are guys who have eyebrows like this, you know. Most of the toxicity comes from fake friendships. Yeah, that's true. Yes, a lot of fake friendships around. Yeah, I mean, they are not real friendships, are they? In a way, I guess. You know what? It's just too chilly out here. I gotta go back. Gonna go back now. Okay, fuck this. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what's going on. The wind is blowing and I gotta take this thing off me. Just a sec. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I mean, today. I mean, I think the last few days it wasn't. It was a little maybe. Well, it's the wind. You know, the wind ruins everything. I hate the wind. You know, like what good is the wind except when you are sailing? Hmm. This is weird. Now Karen says she's not. She doesn't see it. This is weird. Yeah, I wonder why she wasn't here because she said she was gonna be. I mean, watching. Hello to Mr. Calvin. Kind of, Andy. I mean, nobody is a new Yoshi, really. Nobody can really replace Yoshi. He's something for himself. He's an OG. So, yeah, but I mean, I don't know really. time will show. I think she should be here now because I told her I'm on my main channel. This is weird. What's going on with it? Also, Real Deal said he wasn't getting. But you, how did you get the notification, Andy and others? Tell me, tell me. Oh, I'm not giving up. Gotta have some water again, it seems. All right. Well, all right. Thanks. Good to know. All right. By accident. Okay. Well, you gotta turn on your notification. Hey. Wow, that was weird. I don't know why, but you usually do get notification. Well, anyway, I'm glad you are. I mean, you asked me now if I was streaming. Yeah, I started quite a long time ago, but don't worry, I can go on for like, I don't know, well, long enough. Need water. Andy the Joker. I didn't know you were such a joker. Yes. Well, so yeah, anyway, now you know what's been going on, why Yoshi has left, and I know he will be back, I hope soon. And yes, I just realized, I don't belong on these streams, certain streams, and yeah, just too much drama, too much aggravation, and yeah. No, nobody is writing anything. Come on, write, people, write. I mean, he was here earlier. Listen, what matters is what matters is that you all worship me. No, just kidding. Uh, I hope I can be some kind of, well, unifying factor anyway, because vertical streaming. This is my scent of the night. I told you already. Neptune's Trident by Argos. All the other streams where I go pretty much are pretty chilled, and yeah, I mean, you gotta be an asshole to get thrown out of there, pretty much. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm also done going to just any stream that is, because somebody, let's say I was on TLTG streams, and then he says, somebody says, oh, now Dedrick is streaming or someone like that, and then I go there, but then I just found out this is not too exciting. I don't find it very rewarding, and yeah. And then sometimes, this has happened before. Like I would joke with someone, that was on maybe on the panel or something, just a light-hearted joke, really, and somebody would time me out because I don't want to talk about. Are you part of Black Fracom? I don't think so, but I like this, guy this stream, this guy called Brian. He's got a very, very chilled kind of streams and friendly guy, really. There are some streams also, you go in there and try to establish some kind of connection, but they are not having it. They are not really interested in you. Maybe the host will say hello and that's all, pretty much. Will not read of most of your messages and stuff. So then you feel very frustrated and angry and empty and by whatever. So yeah, you have more questions for me. What's the healthiest food in your fridge? Let's go and see, shall we? Are you not commenting on my tan? I'm very disappointed. Really, you know what? I don't have much in my fridge at the moment. It's like this kind of, call them kind of chopped cucumbers. Yeah. And there's some vegetables down there, but yeah, no, not Bud Light. We don't really have much Bud here. This balcony, I really hate it sometimes. Sometimes it gets so cold you cannot believe it. And sometimes it gets too hot. It doesn't reflect the real temperature outside, really. Fridge stream. Yeah, I'm happy that I think we are all happy Dan has started streaming for real. The temp right now is 21, it was. But like when you go out on the balcony, it feels like 16 or something. Fuck. Yeah, it's 21, which is kind of normal for this hour of the day or night. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 26 and then 23 on Sunday. I'm not really. I'm glad that we had this heat, that we are having because June was terrible. There was no summer. Are there any plans? I don't know really. I might go because a little to the city. We'll see if I feel up to it and just stroll around a bit and stuff. And yeah, maybe go to the shops a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. But if I don't feel up to it, I will not go anywhere far anyway. Just to the store and stuff. No, not a bass, a guitar, six stringer. I played guitar most of my life, and then like 4 years ago, I decided to start playing bass. Because once when I was very young, I kind of had to kind of learn play the bass because me and my brother, we were kind of practicing with this band here in Oslo, and they already had one guitarist, and my brother, big brother, also played guitar, so they couldn't have three guitars. I had to be the bass player. But that didn't last too long, and then I started playing, just continued playing the guitar, until 21 when I, kind of got a little fed up with just playing the guitar, same thing all the time, and then I was like, why not get a bass, And they are not too expensive, really, in comparison to the guitar. Yeah, nothing wrong. I didn't say I still play the bass. I will continue, but the thing is, this guitar that I had got last year, it was too cheap. I shouldn't have gone too cheap, and it's not good, really. It's not good enough, simply. So yeah, 1 hour is past. Yes. Oh, really? Fender Jazz. Yeah, that's really one of the best basses. I have a Jackson, the blue one, and also another one that is. The first one I bought also was cheap because I was like, oh, I'm starting out, I should get something cheap. I wish I hadn't really, but yeah. It's kind of, it's called Chicago bass. Karen, have you fallen asleep? Obviously, she says she was tired. She probably fell asleep. It's not the same. Oh, really? Fender P, yeah, it's true. I just like kind of noodling along, with sometimes I come up with a melody, quite often actually. And oh shit, this is really overheating. I gotta put it to load. Sorry. A Music Man, wow, but that's pretty expensive, isn't it? It's one of the best basses you can get. You dabble with bass, right? Yeah. You know what I don't like actually that I mostly prefer to play either with a pick or because you're supposed to kind of pluck the strings, but like this. But to me, I don't know. I just don't enjoy doing that. Yeah, they're awesome. Good old Ernie Ball. Yeah. Have you got any good ideas on how we can? Come on, Jimbo. Don't be mean now. All right. Gotcha. Yeah. When I first got to meet Karen, she was called Dahlia. Yes. That's all right. That's the story. She was called Dahlia. No, like, I didn't really, think she was so interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, think tomorrow we're gonna have a stream because today I just didn't feel like, sitting by the laptop and just feeling a little under the weather today. Nothing bad, but, a little worn out. Like when you meet someone no, I'm not saying you're, I'm saying the opposite, like, because I met you on a channel that's, about fragrances, very serious channel, so you don't expect a girl like that to be really, really interesting, let's put it that way. Yeah, interesting. Or, yeah. So, uh-oh. Jim Carrey is on TV. Same movie again. Man, how many times? The cable guy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she'll be back. Yeah, I'm glad that you like our streams. Oh, this fucking overheating this phone. Maybe I could try on my, iPad. I don't know why iPad makes such, oh man, it's so hopeless to get on a StreamYard from my iPad. And yeah, that battery also, oh yeah, now it's so terrible. It goes like that, it gets empty really fast. So yeah, that wouldn't be a much better idea. Autism stream. I'm not even sure if I am autist, but alright, whatever makes you happy. Maybe not. Who knows? I am a little bit peculiar. Just a little bit. Without drugs and alcohol. For the Boss and Mitra show, shut up. There not gonna be any, obviously. Yes, we've known each other and for a while, and first time we were on a stream together was actually 2 years ago with Louis. Shout out to Louis. Hope he's fine. I mean, hope he's doing well anyway. Dance Mexican hat wearing faces question. Yeah, kudos to Dan for that. It's a little difficult, to keep having. Am I getting drunk on a live stream one day? Got a new hat to wear. Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, when you stream so often as Dan used to stream, it's not easy to always have something interesting to talk about, or, and when your panelists start to disappear, that's even worse. Because now suddenly everybody wants a stream of their own, like, uh, no, he just has his personal problems, Colin, and yeah, let's leave it there. Well, of course, I would love to talk to him again, but I don't know if that is gonna happen. He was super nice to me. I mean, we had a great chemistry, let's say, together, great friendship, really. Yeah, if you can call it a friendship, I guess you can. He was very honest with me, and that's the thing, I prefer everybody to be honest with me. If you think I'm some kind of joke, then at least tell me, I think you're a joke, instead telling me, oh yeah, you are a good guy and I like your channel, whatever. Never. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he has met Dan actually in person, so I don't think he had really big problems with that. Sorry. He did. I didn't know that. I will never get that because that was Kai that sent that, and Kai doesn't like me anymore. Kai could be a kind of sensitive guy, and all of a sudden, sometimes he would turn it into a racial thing, like, what the heck? No, I'm not really interested. Like, I don't mind Dan, like, he's good at turning it all into a show, but I don't know. I don't mind a little show, but there must be a limit. Mr. Calvin Klein. I don't think I ever owned a Calvin Klein fragrance. No, I just tried a few, but a submissive woman actually controls her man. Okay, what was Dan's record for longest stream? 4 hours, 4.5. I don't know. Maybe, probably. He would usually stream like 3 hours. I remember when I was there. And I would be on for at least 1 hour. I know I would be on the panel 1.5. I know something like that. Yeah, CK1, but which one? Like there are several. Doesn't give. No, no, no. I know where he is now. Man, this is weird. This is weird. Like it's hot in here, but out there, like on the balcony, it gets cool. I mean, come on, it's bullshit. It's crazy. There was that guy. What was his name? He always had something really funny to say with every super chat. He only had like always gave like £2 or something. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, I think he was from UK. Really kind of funny guy, sarcastic. Yeah, funny guy. Was huge fucking guy from Boondock Saints. Boondock. And I've been disconcerted about the state of Franklin. Franklin is being ruined by the big egos and narcissists and yeah, like Fragrantica warriors and the snobs. Yeah, and shills, of course. So there are just too few normal streamers and normal content creators. Creators. First fragrance I bought in '96. Cool. It was everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Lorraine. Yeah, like a couple of times in the last year or so, I thought about just ending my channel, and then I'm like, but what will I do then? And would feel sorry about you, my followers and stuff, not being able to watch me anymore. Who would you watch then? feels weird, for me to be in this position where people are watching me and following me because I was always quite reclusive and shy, and you know, yeah. But I have a feeling many of these people are that type that are on these platforms that have channels that are kind of big, big, and of course I will. No, I will not leave. I was just saying I was considering even earlier this year, earlier. But the person who I think should, it's a pity she doesn't really have a channel or do videos or streams. That's Karen, really. You should really do that. Maybe you don't have the time or energy, I don't know, but it's a pity. This is not a tank top, is it? I don't think so. Why you do that? Oh man, I can't hold this anymore. Oh, yeah, I gotta get the. Tomorrow maybe if I can, I'll go find that damn phone stick. So I don't have to do this anymore ever. Hold it like this. Do do something. Aqua di Giù. Yeah, I think my favorite is Profondo. The original. I don't know if I tried Lights. Now there has arrived yet another one, a flanker. Oh yeah, today I ordered a Versace Eros Energy, a really good summer scent, and I got a discount, so. But I did kind of intend to buy it. Only a shame I didn't do it earlier. Take that, you snobs. Versace Eros Energy. Yeah, God forbid they should talk about that, right? Hello, Aram. My only mod now, unfortunately, present here. Salute to you, brother. What can Dan and I watch on the stream anymore? I don't know really. I really don't know about these movies so much now. These days there aren't too many good movies. Yeah, there's such rules. Well, some of their stuff is good anyway. Oh, really? How do I do that? Just a second. I don't think I can do it now. Uh, it's only, damn it. Yeah, I will give you a wrench, don't worry. After I'm finished with this, it doesn't seem like you can do it on this stupid phone. Stupid, stupid. Alright. Just let's go. Settings. No, that's not it. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. That was weird. Oof, I got booted out of my own stream. Not really well. The Dreamer, yeah, Versace the Dreamer. Have I tried that one? I don't know, maybe quite a long time ago. What do you think about that, people? Rocket fuel. There's also that fresh. Envy like frags. What? Yes, I have ARM, yeah. It's good. I also like Azaro Chrome. Yeah, pretty much all of them. I feel they are all kind of similar, probably. I don't remember now. I've tried some of them a long time ago. That's possible, Jimbo. I have 99 ball. You can just call him Andy. Call him. You don't have to spell out Nitk. Your choice, mate. Fahrenheit. It's too strong. I don't like it. I know. I've tried it. Dior, many of their male fragrances I just don't, can't get into. I don't, not a fan. Especially, of course, Sauvage. Some kind of niche conspiracy. No, I don't think it's a conspiracy. It's more like individuals that are like spreading bad stuff about me, probably. Yeah, talking shit. But behind closed doors, probably not on streams so much. Yeah, it smells like gas. It's true. Yeah, it makes you nauseous. By the way, I gotta say, yeah, that Zaharo that I got recently, it's pretty disappointing. Yeah, doesn't go anywhere really. But we'll see when the fall comes, the autumn, because I think it's meant to be an autumn scent, but for some reason they released it now in the summer. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just kind of pleasant, but doesn't go anywhere really. I don't think I've told any lies, Jimbo. Not here. When I was a kid, when I went to school, I like elementary, I kind of enjoyed lying, to the other kids because, I felt like I could. I had the IQ to do it successfully, to do it well. Yeah, I kind of, I like to lie that I only had one brother, but I always wished I had one more, so I lie I had one more and stuff. A younger brother, and yeah, I lied about the occupation of my parents and stuff. Jazz a lot. Hey, Pads, pozdrav. How are you, Mister? How is Sweden tonight? Yeah, the 90s, that was the time of my youth when I grew up, kind of. No, I've never lied about it, Calvin, because I know there's no use. I mean, if you're gonna get, if you need to lie, if you're ever gonna get that far with a girl, you cannot hide. You cannot hide the true size or exaggerate. Rainstorm, really? We had some rain here too, but it's been hot all the time. But soon it's gonna be a little cooler, not too much. The 90s were great, but not so much for my country. Or yeah, there was war from 92 to 95. But other than that, yeah, I really loved when I first came here, 93 and especially 94. And really good years, to be here, living here. Yeah, so, but pretty much the first year is the best because after that whole kind of enthusiasm, euphoria kind of starts to wash away, as you find out, oh yeah, this country is just like any other, pretty much. It has its faults also, not just, you know, upsides or, yeah, good sides, whatever. Yeah, I know, it's all right. I know what you mean, the culture, Dolce Gabbana Prom, right? I don't think I've tried. I have that uh, light blue or intense, but I don't know really. It was a blind buy. I must admit I'm not too crazy, but yeah, it's too woody for a aquatic scent. Yeah, you need to live in the present, Kuros. Yes, I think so, Mr. Paz. Even though in the late, like after 2000, there have been quite many people from Serbia also here coming here, but still it's mostly Bosnians. More, like 15,000. That was the last number I heard. That was some time ago. Yeah, it's very safe, and I don't know, I just don't like that profile, so much. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to go on much longer anyway. You can hear it by my voice. Just a little longer. 5 minutes or something. Paco Rabanne. Yeah, now Paco Rabanne is turned into very generic kind of company, right? Yeah, with all these 1 millions, are they ever gonna stop? It seems like same as Le Mans. Oh, by the way, who have tried blue jeans by Versace? What do you think? I haven't tried it. Can't find it here. Yeah, it's just Raban now. They killed Paco. It's true. Paco is dead. Mr. Smelly has been described many. Jimbo, I'm gonna time you out if you don't behave right. Jumbo. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. That robot fragrance they had, and everybody just slaughtered it totally. I don't think it smelled that bad. It's just that the bottle was pretty, campy, like made for children, something. There, that cat again. Meow, meow. Not great. All right. I trust your taste, and everybody should try for themselves, of course. With all due respect. Did they expect us to treat them with any respect? Um, why would you recommend for a 21-year-old man? I only hear the fragrance, you mean? You, come on, people, help me out. Help Lorraine out. I don't know. Blue Wash. Blue Jeans was probably better a long time ago. I can't tell. Yeah, like these reformulations, they sometimes kill the fragrance. Yeah. Meow. You hear that? Meowing. I think it's hungry, that's why it meows like that. Meow. Evening mystique, really. I think something kind of, macho and something with leather, because all the rockers, they wear leather. Meow. Meow. It's really funny. Never heard a cat like that's so loud when it meows. That's very weird. And it's not a big cat either. Cats have an amazing agility. You should see how it hops over the fence. Like, yeah, Sauvage, though I hate it. Steak in a pie. No, like, I don't know. Uh, uh, Fahrenheit. Why not? Alright, that's really nice of him. Give him my best regards. He is a colleague of mine, a guitar player. Rock on. Anchor Noir, Gucci Guilty. Don't get too fancy now, Andy. Wow, I love that. Alright, we have that kind of chufte, yeah, that's how we call it. Like in Turkish, it's köfte. I don't like Turkish, it sounds very kind of, yeah. But we have quite many Turkish words, but we kind of pronounce them differently very often. Oh, that was a bark, yeah. These neighbors, they have some two really aggressive but small dogs. Really, they bark a lot. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, have you noticed that the smaller the dog is, the more fierce, like ferociously does it bark. Like it's very aggressive. Those small dogs there. Well, big dogs can be too, but not the biggest ones. They are actually very passive, timid. Yeah. Yeah, I like my neighborhood, I mean, it's a good place to live and it's very green and stuff. Oh, yes, it's not loud. It's outside of the city. Hello, Karen, forgot to say hello for you. I think you are forgiven, Jimbo. Hello, Morocco. Wow, I'm surprised to see you. First time. Is it your first time here? Maybe not. Mr. Basic Morocco. What's your scent of the night? I assume it's night there, but maybe not. I don't know. Or the day, alright. Are you gonna come? You should come back to dance streams, Morocco. Yeah, we miss hearing the wisdom of Morocco. Chihuahuas are very aggressive. Yeah, Jack Russells. Tom Ford tobacco wood. I haven't tried that one, but I don't think that I would like it because that combination doesn't sound like my cup of tea. Like oud, I prefer rose with oud and stuff like that. Yeah, like sweeter. Yeah, definitely. It's gotta be sweetened up, not sweetened. My schnauzer is the best. Has crow friends. Crows are very intelligent. Yeah, we have some crows around here. The road where I'm living, it's called like Crow Hill Road. Yeah, we got a beagle and an America bully. Somehow they get along well. Yeah. Oh yeah, bully. That's the kind of new kind of dog race, right? I found it hard to forgive you. Yeah, Jimbo can be a handful, but he always means well. He's a good guy, deep beneath. I think that's why I unblocked you, Jimbo. You're welcome. These two crows come to see us on our walks. I feed them. I also feed the foxes. Wow, we got foxes there. It's beautiful. Yeah, we used to have, where we lived like long ago. There were in the winter there would be a fox, but there was this forest right there, nearby. And hey, Anuj, how are you, Sir Patel? Happy Friday. Yes, I'm a little tired. Yeah, exactly. I always remember that song, Misunderstood by Dream Theater. If I seem superhuman, I have been misunderstood. So anyway, there were some kind of deer, in that forest where we lived before. No, this is Dwayne, by the way. The Duchess said I could meet to see her schnauzer on the second date. They don't seem racist. Racist? As Paul Whitehouse said. Ironic, postmodern, keep up status, racist. He's so funny. I'm sure at least Dan and Lorraine know who Paul Whitehouse is, and probably Real Deal and Jimbo as well. Hey, hello Anuj, hello. So many great people here. Now I have to stream a little longer. I have to extend the stream. No dates, sorry. Yeah, Paul Whitehouse, so funny. And Harry Anfield, when he's playing Tony Blair. Have you seen that? Yeah, Harry and Paul. That was a good show. In a bucket. What the hell? Watch it now, Jimbo. 1 hour 40. Wow. Just a second. Oh, I'm gonna give Karen a wrench. Is there a point of watching top 10 frag lists and can AI do it far better? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I decided not to do. I mean, probably. Oh yeah, I heard about that Real Deal. Yeah, he is a really good actor. Gotta get some water. Excuse me, mama. Yeah, of course, Lorraine. You'll get a wrench too. You deserve it. Yoshi, no, he's not banned. Yoshi, he kinda is taking a break from all this stuff right now. No ranch for you, Jimbo. It's too dangerous. Come on, Mr. Calvin. Do you even have to? Come on, everybody wants a ranch. Sorry, sorry. There are some streams. You have been probably also in some streams where everybody has a ranch. Like why are you sorry, Karen? Yoshina, I won't block you. No, don't worry. Like to get to know you well. Like to get to know you well. Well, what can we do, Lorraine? Nothing we can do. He needs to have his time off, and I'm sure he'll be back with recharged batteries. Batteries. Maybe I should really try talking in a British accent. Yoshi, what about Yoshi? What about him? Oh, it's in the way that you use it. How the lads? How the lads? What's that? Oh, it's alright. Don't worry about it, Lorraine. Okay, no jokes at Yoshi. Alright, no, don't throw any sarcastic remarks in his direction. Newcastle talk. Alright, I'm glad you taught me some kind of Newcastle Geordie slang. How was that again? Howay the lads. Respect to Josh, definitely. No fire, thank you. Ikna varm talking boot. Ikna varm talking boot. Yeah. Ikna varm talking boot. Kind of sounds like Irish or I don't know. not Scottish. I don't think so. It's me, Yoshi. I know you're not Yoshi. Yeah, who knows? Okay, yes, he will be back. Don't worry. Don't worry. He be back. He be back. Boy, boys and girls. I sincerely doubt you do, Jimbo. Yes, that's a good question, Mr. AM. Hello, salute. I'm glad you're finally caught up with us. With me. Yes, so, no, I mean, I will not go anymore to these streams. As I said, thank you, Arm. No, they don't really, because I don't know why, but there's something about me they just can't take. Eventually, well, you know who they is. Boss Brigade. Hello. William Wallace. Yes, we need to relaunch well, not the community, but the smelly army must be regrouped again. Well, yes. Anyway, Kay and I will continue to stream and yes, anyway, have our guests occasionally like Karen and Mike and yeah, maybe someone else. Hello, Yoshi. You're my good friend, my best friend, probably. Yeah, I like to kind of look at myself like that, perked up. Who is busy? Yeah, he's pretty busy, man. Young man. But yes, I mean, what is important is that we now are all, yes, gathered here. It makes me happy, really. It does. Yorkshire now, the Yorkshire. You started the stream, yeah, because I had to talk about what happened. Well, gee, thank you, my good friend. I mean, I, yeah, it is a compliment, but on the other side, doesn't seem like it takes too much to be that in Fracon. Well, yeah, they are very, very, very uninspiring streamers, I must say here. Many, and yeah, that's true. I mean, Yoshi has been the one friend alongside Dushan, but even more so that I really confide in, even more so than Dushan. Like Dushan, because the connections from back home. Yes, old neighbors, Bosnia and Serbia. Yes, he's taking a break. He just told me, sorry, I just have to take a break. I don't know, maybe. That's how I am. If and when I date a beautiful woman, like I'm going to do. Okay, Jimbo. Enough. Yeah, just keep your ego in check. And for a while, maybe I had maybe slightly my ego has started to grow. I don't know, maybe, yeah. Because, when people really praise you, like every time you go live, and Mr. Calvin, it was not very nice. I will ignore it for now. DDLD. I mean, hey, listen, that thing with DDLD, I don't really care about now, anymore. It's past me. I mean, are beautiful women overrated? A large part, yeah, largely, not all, but largely. Yes. The first rule of Fracom, you do not talk about Fracom. The second rule of Fracom, you do not talk about Fracom. Yeah, it's trending. Hope so. Where was I now? We are on fire tonight, getting out the truths, the truth. Yeah, firing up on all cylinders. Speaking the truth, it's the truth show. And this is why I call myself the truth sayer. I mean, nobody can really, I mean, it's not easy to take the truth about yourself. I mean, or how others see you sometimes, but you gotta do that to keep your ego in check, as Mr. AM said, If you've gone too far, then you gotta, say to yourself, okay, I've gone too far now, let's go back, You won't sleep. Oh, I will, I think, but it's just, I'm glad that I got you guys, gotten in touch with, yeah, all of you. Yeah. There will always be some kind of, from time to time there will be drama because always somebody out there who is jealous of you, doesn't like you, want to ruin your reputation and Rod Stewart. I should sing because my mother is sleeping, but I don't think I know. I don't really know any of his songs, like lyrics or anything, like straight by heart. Baby Jane, don't let go. I know you when you had no one to talk to. I like that one. Yeah, when I give my heart again, I know gonna last forever. Yeah, we are sailing. We are sailing. Yeah, some really good ones. He's still out there, but yeah, it's not the same anymore. Come on, he's like 80 years old. Come on, you gotta give it to me. Bath or shower. I mean, I usually shower, but I like to take baths sometimes. You're changing the name of your channel. Yeah, that's a good one. Good suggestion, Am. Unfiltered or uncensored. Well, uncensored or I don't know, both sound good. We can have a voting right now. What do you think? Which one should I take? Because Just Bod is alright for a while, but now, yeah, I feel I'm kind of starting to get tired of that nickname. Bubble Bat. woke is over. I hope so. I don't think it is, but Trump is doing what he can to, Bilbo. What's Bilbo doing here now? Hello, Bilbo. Yeah. we- I must admit about the only thing I like that he has done since he came back to power was that thing with the genders. It's to me, it's just madness. Shut up, real deal. He's not jumping on. No way. No, no, I'm not gonna sing, really. I just gave you a little sing. Yes, the whole gang is here. We are approaching 2 hours. Isn't it amazing? Duh, duh, duh. Yeah, so I said, you know what I said now. Yeah, the genders. Why not? Let's throw that match also into the fire. Tell me, what do you think about the whole thing? The crazy gang, Wimbledon. Yeah, James Joyce, Ulysses. I never really read that, but I heard it's pretty strange, challenging. Yes, Jimbo, I know you are. You have always been obsessed with me. Yes, I mean, the thing is, what happened the, when Franklin started to go downhill, really, was when all these people started having streams of their own. I mean, I know it's a little hypocritical for me to talk, but I mean, yeah, at least I'm good at it, right? You like my streams, but there are just some people that stream that should not be streaming really because they suck at it pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what size. I mean, you are from America. I wouldn't know in your measures. In European, it's 45. Yep. Name names. Hang on. What did I say now? What? Like who? Name names, boss. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Those who shouldn't be streaming. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I think a large part of Black Fracom, unfortunately. So as I said, I already said I like Brian, the guy called Brian's fragrances because he's pretty chill. And but yeah, many of those that I've watched of those streams didn't do anything for me really. So now I'm gonna be called a racist. I wish I hadn't said that. I'm gonna have to delete the stream. I said a large part, not. I haven't seen everybody yet. So and who else is there? Anybody else? I gotta do someone white now. I gotta pick someone that's white. Danim. Yeah. Well, he's not white, but almost. Keeping it real. Yeah. Yoshi is taking a break, a sabbatical, if you want. Yeah, you gotta keep it real. And the problem is, I don't like streams that are very kind of have this kind of character that is very like based on what kind of race or culture you belong to. It's you know like I'm not saying only black people go to black streams, of course not, but mostly, yeah, mostly. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say Eugene shouldn't be streaming, but definitely maybe should cut down on streaming. Seems to have gotten him crankier, feeling cranky lately, based on what happened with me and him. Maybe I think Yoshi, yeah, is some kind of dinosaur. Unless, I mean, if you mean the character Yoshi. So yeah, also, what other streamers, what other screamers? You know why I said I like Brian's streams, because he also doesn't have these corny intros with the music, the kind of, slick R&B or whatever kind of music. And yeah, these fancy visuals, effects. And once you get past all that, what do you see? Nothing much really. Like people talk about just, yeah, I have this fragrance, and this is my choice for summer nights, and blah blah blah, and that's all. Curly pop, curly is cool, yeah. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I also thought Mr. Clean's streams weren't so entertaining. He did a pretty good. I mean, let's face it. I gotta admit, I gotta hand it to him. He talked about some both relevant stuff that was going on and movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I have no problems with his streams. But Mr. Clean, yeah, also back to the same boring fragrance talk, that with uh, California Dave and stuff. That I never watched some other Danny. I don't think so. But yeah, too many very basic fragrance talk streams, which make me fall asleep. And yeah, like this. Yeah, I mean, the worst thing is that some of these people weren't too picky on who to invite. They would invite pretty much anybody that was available that had a channel. So yeah, I get it. When you start a stream, you don't maybe have so many people there at your disposal, but yeah, just wait. I'm gonna get a cold. Okay, you stop nagging about the link now. Damn it, really. Yeah, I mean, there's a way that you can kind of do it without being too dull, or yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Bilbo, I'm not gonna go on for much longer anyway, so stop ha- harassing me now. This wasn't meant to be a guest stream with guests anyway. I gotta go and give Karen and Lorraine a wrench. Who else wants one? No. Bilbo, you're gonna get timed out. Be paid. Don't nag me, as I told you. Yeah, it's so woke, I know. But it's not that they are really woke, all of them. They just are cowards. They don't wanna show their true, face or true opinions. Yeah. I think I'm more woke than many of them, probably. Well, sort of. Yes, we do. I'm gonna star your comment. Fracom needs resuscitation. He's shining ass now, so I let him on. Thank you anyway. Get thee behind me, Jimbo. Why should I give you the link so you can, turn on something that I. Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna let us listen to me speaking my voice. I've fallen for a trap before. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can, but let's say you can't. Let's say Karen is right. Farmyard animals, boss. What do you mean? Why aren't you reading my comments? I am. Yeah, Andy, I know him by now. I read him like a book. All right. Oh, yeah, this is really fun. I don't want to quit, but I'll have to soon. Soon. Shall we say we are satisfied or star behavior? Jimbo, she's not your Duchess. She's Mr. Smelly's Duchess. Thanks, Dan. Well, I'm just as good as people in the chat. You keep me up. You keep me rolling. You'll be back tomorrow. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it always does. Andy. Or, sorry, not a real deal. Jordy. Yeah, he has Jimbo. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna end it now. This thing, sick of this phone. It's still overheated. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here with me. Uh, yeah, I only wish certain people would, would, uh, 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 would, be here. Well, they didn't. You didn't get the notifications, so that was a pity. But what can you do? All right. Good night, everybody. See you soon. I think tomorrow we will also Kay and I will stream together. All right. Bye bye. Good night. Parade. What parade? He really wants me to give him the link, Bilbo. Oh, don't worry. Another time, alright. Bye.